U.S. hypersonic fighter jet that is 5 times the speed of light. Moves at 5 times the speed of light. $18 million hypersonic jet. The fastest aircraft in the world. The hypersonic fighter jet, the quarter horse. Let's start the video by explaining what does hypersonic even mean. Hypersonic is related to speeds of more than 5 times the speed of sound, that is Mach 5. So when you can make weapons or missiles capable of flying and maneuvering at speeds above Mach 5, which is 6,174 kilometers per hour, the media will be all over it. And that's exactly what the startup Hermeus have done. Hermeus is a company from Atlanta, Georgia, whose focus on hypersonic flight has enabled them to surpass Boeing, Raytheon Technologies, and Lockheed Martin in the development of a jet engine that could thrust an aircraft from a stationary position to hypersonic Mach 5 speeds. These speeds will allow passengers to get from New York to London in just 90 minutes. For context, it currently takes 7.5 hours in a commercial flight for that same journey. This new jet will be the fastest reusable aircraft in the world. Let me explain just how fast it's gonna be. The fastest commercial plane ever, the Concorde, was in service from 1976 to 2003, and it reached speeds just slightly above Mach 2. But the quarter horse promises to reach speeds of Mach 5. Insane. Just insane. Founded just 4 years ago, Hermeus is on a mission to radically accelerate air travel by creating the world's fastest aircraft. The American company differs from supersonic flights developed by the Boom Supersonic Company, for example. The latter, equal to 2 times the speed of sound, will probably see the light of day at the same time as the hypersonic quarterback. Building on the aerospace experience of the firm's leadership team and working with partners at NASA and the U.S. Air Force, it aims to develop a series of autonomous aircraft, as well as a Mach 5 capable commercial jet. That Mach 5 capable commercial jet has an engine known as Chimera, named after the mythical creature that breathes fire as it does. Hermeus's Chimera is beyond myth, though. The engine has been tested and proven to work as advertised. Chimera is a turbine-based combined cycle engine, TBCC, which basically means it's a hybrid between a turbojet and a ramjet. Turbojet and ramjet are forms of jet propulsion, but they have a number of fundamental differences. Turbojets can propel a jet from a standstill position to speeds of just beyond Mach 2. But when it comes to speeds of Mach 5 and more, the turbojet isn't capable of that, and that's where the ramjet comes in. Ramjets can sustain speeds of Mach 5 and beyond. So if ramjets can do this, why don't we just ditch the turbojet then? Well, not quite. You see, ramjets can sustain hypersonic speeds, but they can't operate at lower speeds for takeoff and landing. This has also been a major issue on why hypersonics are not reusable. Hypersonic missiles are often carried to altitude and speed by the conventional rocket engine first, before either gliding back to Earth at hypersonic speeds or engaging a scramjet for hypersonic propulsion. Scramjets can't function at lower speeds, so these systems can't fly slow enough to land and be reused. Hermeus has solved this issue, however, by combining a turbojet and ramjet into a single engine, which they've dubbed Chimera. The ability to switch between these two modes, the turbojet and the ramjet, allow Hermeus's first aircraft quarter horse to take off from a regular runway and then accelerate up to high Mach speeds. The cost and speed at which the Hermeus team achieved this milestone is notable. Hermeus designed, built, and tested Chimera in just 21 months for $18 million. The quarter horse is a remotely piloted hypersonic aircraft that, like its namesake, the American quarter horse, is being designed to excel in sprints over short distances. With a cruising altitude of 95,000 feet and a hypersonic Mach 5 top speed, its developers say that, by the end of its test campaign, the quarter horse will be the fastest aircraft in the world. At low speeds, the Chimera engine is usually in turbojet mode, just like any other jet aircraft. But as the temperature and the speed of the incoming air increase, turbojets hit their performance limit. This happens at around Mach 2. Chimera has a pre-cooler that reduces the temperature of the air coming into the turbojet. This allows Hermeus to squeeze out a bit more performance from the turbojet before transitioning to ramjet. At around Mach 3, Chimera begins to bypass the incoming air around the turbojet and the ramjet takes over completely. The ramjet is a simple propulsion system that rams the incoming high-pressure air to create compression. Fuel is mixed with this compressed air and ignited for thrust. Ramjets are optimal between Mach 3 and Mach 5. The Chimera has passed numerous tests to showcase its features, and during these tests it's proved capable of repeatedly transitioning from a turbojet mode designed to launch the jet into a high Mach speed ramjet mode. Hermeus has signaled its testing success as one of the most important technological feats in making hypersonic flight a reality and de-risking it for commercial and defense applications. Hermeus remains on track to meet its product roadmap, and the firm intends to give the quarter horse its first flight test in 2023 before developing a larger craft for testing in 2025 and eventually using its learnings to build the passenger jet due to enter service in 2029. For the moment, these planes will be autonomous in order to facilitate the test phases in real flight and not to endanger the lives of potential pilots. But when ready, Hermeus claims its commercial aircraft will be capable of traveling at more than twice the speed of the supersonic Concorde. Their slogan, "The future is faster," reflects well their philosophy. And for good reason, they're creating a Mach 5 aircraft. And that's it, the quarter horse, the fastest aircraft in the world. What do you think about it? Tell us in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like and of course subscribe with notifications on, and we'll see you in the next video.